Hey Kaylee, I know it's been a very long time since either of us posted a video. Actually, it hasn't been since I visited you at Simon's Rock and crashed in your dorm and all that fun jazz like that. Thank you very much for that, by the way. Um, and you're very good at words with friends and intolerably wonderful at words with friends. It's really not okay, actually. But so I know we have not spoken in a very long time. And by spoken, I totally mean virtually sent each other a video, which actually does not. Um, yeah, so we haven't sent each other a video in a long time, which is depressing, because I miss you, and you're awesome. But so I thought I'd just give you a little bit of an update on my life. As you know, I was accepted to Simon's Rock. So I was at Simon's Rock because of the AEP day, and I got my scholarship, and it's a $30,000, I think $30,000 at least. It's pretty sure. Either way, it is the 2/3 scholarship, the same one that my brother got. And so that's fun, so I'll be out there in the fall. And other news on top of that is I have to finish 2 cosplays for this summer, which isn't as bad as because I had to finish 4 earlier, but then vacation days are conflicting with Anime Expo days, so I only have to do 2, but I'm still going to make the other 2. In case you don't know what cosplaying is, that is dressing up as characters from series, like anime series, or TV shows, or games and such. For example, I'm sure you know Pokemon and Ash and who Ash Ketchum is. You will see lots of Ash Ketchum Pokemon trainers at anime expos, such as Anime Expo AX, which is the one I'm going to this summer, ALA Anime Los Angeles, Fanime, that one's in San Francisco, I think. Comic Con, really well known one. Yeah, fun stuff like that. So those are different anime expos. I'm going to one this summer, and so my group of friends of who we're cosplaying together, so we're a cosplay group by definition. What we're doing is I'll be missing 2 days, and those 2 days that I'll be missing, they'll be doing a Final Fantasy cosplay. And in case you have any recollection or knowledge of that game, good for you. And people who will be cosplaying from that will be Cloud from 7, Tifa from 7. I was gonna be Kadaj from 7. Um, I think there's gonna be a Lightning from 13. Yeah, it's just kind of like a whole mush of us. Oh, and then we're gonna have some guy from 5, but I can never remember his name. He is a Gunblade. Well, everyone does. So that's what we were gonna do for day 1. Day 2, we were going to be doing a Yu-Gi-Oh cosplay. Yu-Gi-Oh, really common series, people with card games and defeating each other and stealing each other's souls, fun stuff like that. And not too while, and less than a year ago, but almost a year ago, Yu-Gi-Oh made a new movie, and the movie was called Yu-Gi-Oh Bonds Beyond Bright Lights, and the movie was called Yu-Gi-Oh Bonds Beyond Time. Um, and so basically what it was is that, because there are 3 main generations of Yu-Gi-Oh, so 3 completely separate stories, but are all about Yu-Gi-Oh, and then there's this new 4th one that they're still developing. I think they're somewhere into 52 episodes right now, which is a very common number in anime, actually. 52 and 26 are really common, for episode lengths. But so what it was basically is the 3 different generations take place in 3 different points in time. There's one that's our time, I guess you could say, or a little bit in the future actually, and then there's and then there's further in the future, and then there's really far in the future. And to give you kind of an example in Yu-Gi-Oh perspective, there's in the original, the first generation, they have flying blimps, and they're just coming up with the technology to make holograms. In the second generation, um, they have academies to teach people how to play Duel Monsters, which is really funny. And then there's a big city called, I don't remember the name of the city, but anyways, in the third Yu-Gi-Oh generation, there is it's Neo, whatever that old city was, or it was New Battle Town or something like that. But anyways, it's like a post-apocalyptic version of it, and so that's what that is. And so there are those 3 different ones, and so they came out with a movie of where all 3 of them, their timelines interlinked somehow. Don't ask me, it made no sense. But we went to go see it, of course. And so their timelines interlinked, and they all got together. It was Yugi from first generation and Yusei from second generation. And wait, what was it? No, Jaden from second generation and Yusei from third generation. And so we were gonna have a Yugi. I never watched the other two. I only watched the first generation. The second guy, the guy from second generation, and Yusei, Jaden. That's his name from second generation, Jaden. So we were gonna have those three, and then there are some other characters from the third generation that we were also gonna have in that. And so then on day 3, a day I'll be there, we'll be having the Vocaloid cosplay, which Vocaloids, in case you're unaware of this, because I'm a total weeaboo, minus the fact that I'm like half Asian, so I'm only half weeaboo. So what those are is they are synthetic programs, like synthetic computer programs of which make human voices or pseudo-human voices. And initially when they came out in like 2002, is that a bug? Weird. Initially when they came out in like 2002, I want to say it was, they were supposed to be able to take the place of an actual person in a band. That didn't work out all that well because, well, they kind of only speak Japanese. But so then since then, they come up with like 10 or so Vocaloids. They're all different programs. My favorite program, personally, and you can buy these programs and write your own songs, which is the really cool part. And my favorite program is the Kagamine Len and Rin program, because they're two yellow-haired twins. And in case you want to look them up, that's L-E-N and R-I-N, Len and Rin, and they're twins. And so I'm gonna be cosplaying Len. My friend is gonna be Rin, so we're gonna be matching Len and Rin's. And then the most common Vocaloid, Hatsune Miku. We're gonna have a Miku, and then and then there's a Kaito also in there. We're gonna have a Gakapo, and a Gumi. And so it's just lots of different Vocaloids, and people associate them together. And then on the last day, we were going to do a Black Butler cosplay, which, if you know Black Butler, that's awesome. We should totally talk more about it, because I love it. I just don't like Season 2 as much, I guess. I don't know. The ending of Season 2 was really disappointing. But, so, if you don't know it, long story short, there's a kid who has a demon butler. And so I was going to be playing a Grim Reaper from that show, whose name is Grell, and he's like a really epically flamboyant Grim Reaper. It's epic. And he has a chainsaw too. Who doesn't love chainsaws? And so that's what I was going to be doing for that one. And my time is running out, because this is a really long video, and I doubt you want to watch a video this terribly long. So, Kaylee, I hope you enjoyed my nerdism. Right now I'm currently cutting prototypes for the sleeve of my Vocaloid, because they wear sleeves that cover their arms, because they're computers and such. And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I miss you terribly. Hope your studies are going well. Hope that you hear from colleges that you applied to, so that you know what you're going to be doing your junior year, assumingly. Yeah, you're a sophomore, so your junior year. Let me know, because I love to know. Alrighty, bye!